Good morning mga kudoks. So today I will be making a video on our usual morning routine before we go to work. So there's my wife. Say hello. Hi. So I will be filming this morning routine that we usually have before we go to work because this will be my last week to be working as a nursery support worker or a nursery early years educator. So come and prepare with us as we go to work. Ready for work?
Have a choice.
So we're preparing our food. We'll prepare our coffee and lunch. So my wife already cooked food for our lunch. Then I'm gonna make my breakfast. My wife is not eating her breakfast and we'll have coffee. Is that okay? Okay. Hello mga kadoks, let's have coffee.
Hello. So we have like 5 to 10 minutes of having our breakfast. Mine is just coffee because I'm fasting.
I'm having some bread.
Bread.
Bread and coffee.
You know what will we do after this?
What?
Toilet.
Yeah. So usually we wake up at around 6 a.m. and if my wife is working at 7:30 a.m., we leave the house at around 7 to 7:10 a.m. because our house is just like 10 to 15 minutes away from the hospital. So it's not really that far from our workplace. So we don't need to be very early. So just on time or um, a bit early. And my work is around 8 a.m. So this is
7.
hers is 7:30, but sometimes she works at 8 a.m.
I have two 7:30s and two 8s.
You heard it? Two 7:30s and
So do you like
two
your
8
work
a.m.
here? Your work?
My work? Yes, yes, my work.
How come you're transferred?
So this is I'm filming this vlog because this would be my last week working as a nursery support
Four
worker.
days left.
Wow!
Yeah, I only have 4 more days left before I'll have a short holiday. Then I will be starting in Scotland. But she will be left here in England, by the way. But don't worry, we will be making vlogs on how we make our ends meet when we are apart. So technically, Scotland is a part of the UK, but they say it's like a different country because England and Scotland are like part of the UK but different countries. So it's quite complicated.
As for me, I am in the endoscopy unit, so I work 4 days a week, sometimes 5 days if I take overtime on a Saturday. Um, yeah, I was in a ward a year ago. I was in a medical ward specializing in endocrine system, and after like a year, our matron told me that there is a slot in endoscopy unit, and they asked all the band 5 who is willing to transfer, and I did volunteer, and I don't know if it's a good decision or not. Some people say that it is a good decision because it's easier in the endoscopy unit. I don't know. It's the work is easy, but you go to work almost every day, so it's like um going to school. You wake up early, and every day just have one off in a week. Not like in the ward, you only have 3 days in a week and 4 days in a month. Yeah, so it's all 3 days, three days and 4 days. So there's more work-life balance in the ward. But the work is heavier because it's total care here. Um, Total bedside nursing, I mean. So you clean, you wash patients, so everything, you do everything.
So I'm really proud of her because when we arrived here, like what she said, she was in the medical ward, specifically in the endocrine eating disorder ward. And now she's in endoscopy ward. No, not endoscopy ward, endoscopy unit.
So it's not all OGDs or what we call gastroscopy, like putting a scope in on your throat. So it's all scopes and any procedure that involves scopes. So we have OGD, we have colonoscopy, we have sigmoidoscopy, we have bronchoscopy, cystoscopy, so all parts like lungs, yeah, everything, the urinary tract. Um, yeah, we also deal with tumors, malignant tumors. So there's a lot of procedures. So it's not technically all gastroscopy, or what we call in the Philippines OGD. That's what we call it.
And we also do bronchoscopy.
Yeah, bronchoscopy. Um, it's a nice unit. It's a good experience. But I don't know. I'm thinking of going back to the ward. I miss it already. Yeah, I miss it. I miss the ward. I miss taking care of I'm usually in the the elderly unit. So I miss caring for them. I miss talking to them. Yeah. And you get a lot of um lessons from them. Yeah, it's very touching and motivating to take care of elderly. That's what I miss in the ward.
At least you learn something from my wife. So she has the main visa. So if not because of her, I will not be here as well. So I will not have the opportunity to work in the UK because as a dependent or as a spouse, you have the right to work as well. So you can do any work. You're not tied up to any hospital or trust. And you can work on any field that you like, except for sports related jobs which you cannot apply. I don't know why they don't allow sports related jobs, but it's part of the restrictions of the dependent visa. This week is really memorable for our vlog because it should be the last week, like what I've told you, it should be the last week that I will be working as a nursery support worker or an early years support worker. Then in a few weeks' time, after this week, I will just have like 2 weeks of leave. Then we will be going to Scotland. So
Wow.
my wife will just be bringing me there. I help me prepare everything. Then I will be starting my work finally as a doctor in Scotland. So
Wow!
stay tuned on my videos when I'll be in Scotland. Okay. Hello, so we're going to our workplace, so we're a bit in a hurry so we won't be late. So thank you for watching this video mga kudoks. Then I'll see you on our next vlog. Paalam!